Hey, welcome everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice, Fall Classic Baseball. It's our 1990 replay. Glavine will face Mailer. The lefty Glavine versus the righty Rick Mailer. It's Cincinnati at Atlanta. And let's go over the Cincinnati lineup. It's Sabo at third, Hatcher on left, Larkin at short, Davis in center. What is that name? Hold on a second. Benzinger at first base, Romes at right field, Oliver at catcher, Duncan at second base, Mailer at pitcher for the Braves. It's McDowell in center field, Treadway the second baseman, Lonnie Smith in left field, Saski the first baseman, Murphy in right field, Witt the catcher, Presley third baseman, Blauser the shortstop, and Glavine the pitcher. Let's get started. For this game, you just roll 2d6. You read the red first. It's going to be Chris Sabo stepping in the box against Tom Glavine. Now, we did not roll for the pitchers yet, so let's do that right now. Glavine, I usually roll the reds first, and that'll be a B for Mailer. There'll be a B column. So it's like really having three pitcher cards in one. And here is the pitch the roll for Glavine. He will also be a B, so both pitchers are Bs. And after this game, I will be heading out to lunch, and I'll come back and I'm going to play Game 4 of the World Series. So if you're keeping track of that, it's 2-1 Astros. I got to get a Fall Classic Baseball game in and put in the data into something. I'm using the Stat Keeper. All right, so let's roll for Sabo. And a 63 will be a 15 is a grounded short for the first out. All right, next up is Billy Hatcher. With a 51 and a 7, that's going to be an error check. On a 51, it's a third base error check on that 7. I have the charts here somewhere. What do I do with those charts? Let me go. Way down here, perhaps. Yes, I printed out Atlanta. This is the Astros. Hold on a second. What did I do with those charts? Oh, here they are. Okay. Yeah, the Braves' third baseman is Presley, and he is an error of a 10. So he will he will bobble it and no throw. So it's an E5. And Hatcher is on at first. Next is Barry Larkin. Barry Larkin had a crazy day in the last game I played with these two teams. It was April 13th. And Barry Larkin, the final score was 19-3. And Barry Larkin had 5 hits. He had 3 singles, a double, and a homer. He went 5 for 7 in that game. Crazy. Let's see if he can continue that. He's got his batting average up to 350. Let's see if he can continue that hot hitting here. And he 35. That's a base hit off the pitcher. Pitchers have a lot of hits off their cards, so that's going to be a single. And the runner will he will advance if the left fielder's arm is a W. Left fielder Lonnie Smith is an A arm, so he does not. So it's going to be first and second. All right, Eric Davis is next. And a 42, that's a base on ball, so the bases are loaded right off the bat. For Todd Benzinger. Couldn't see his name earlier. Here's a pitch. Infield's halfway. 16. That's going to be he is a switch hitter, so he's batting righty. A 16 is a foul out to the first baseman. 2 outs now. And Paul O'Neill. Oh, actually, no. It's going to be a guy named Romes. Let me see if I can find him in the group of players for the Braves. I don't know if it's Rome or Rooms. I have to look that up. Yeah, it's Ronald Rooms. He's up. And here's a pitch. That's a 62, and that'll be a strikeout to end the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, 3 left, and we move to the bottom of the first. Oddibe McDowell. Pitch from Rick Mailer now. 61, that's a strikeout. Got him on a curve. Slide some of this over a little bit to have some space to put the cards. Jeff Blauser. Oh no, that's Jeff Treadway. Hold on a second. The heck? All right, here's Treadway. And it's a 23, will be an out, grounded short. 2 away. And Lonnie Smith. So 2 quick outs for Rick Mailer. And the 12 is a base on balls. And there goes Smith. He is safe. There's a possible error on the catcher. Has to be a low number of 6. We'll take a quick look at Oliver. Oliver's error number is a 1, so there's no error there. So runner on second base. Lonnie Smith walks and steals second. Here's Nick Isaski, Rick Mailer. 65. That is a line drive to third, L5, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, stolen base. They leave 1. Top of the second, no score. Joe Oliver. We read off the batter card first, and it's a 36. That's a blank, so that sends us to the pitcher card, and that's a base hit. So Glavine is not a great pitcher in 1990. Here's Mariano Duncan with an 11, and that's going to be a base hit. Let's see what happens. He will hold, so we got first and second. Mariano Duncan happened to hit 300, by the way, in 1990 for the Reds. Let's move this out. And it's Rick Mailer. Rick Mailer is going to square. And it's a good bunt. Right back to the pitcher. 1-4. Everybody moves up. And here comes Sabo with second and third. Infield's going to be back, letting a run go in. 14, and that is a grounded short with the infield back. Grounded short, second and third. Runner, if the infield hold, they hold. No, they had, wait a second. So second and third, runner would still advance. With second and third and nobody out and 1 out, they're going to hold the runner. I guess it was hit super hard at the shortstop because he holds. All right. And it's Hatcher. Oh, no, in the wrong spot. So a hard hit ground ball to shortstop, and for some reason, Oliver, the catcher, decided to hold up. And here is Billy Hatcher with the snake eyes, and that's going to be a 13, which is an out. Ground ball to short. That'll end the inning. No runs, 2 hits. They leave a couple on base, and we move to the bottom of the second. Dale Murphy with a 53 and a 12. That's going to be a range check on the shortstop. Shortstop is Larkin, and he gets it, dives for it, back on his feet, fires to first. Great play by Barry Larkin. Ernie Witt, 25, and against a righty, that's a base hit. Pounds one into the ground, but up the middle, makes it through into center field. Presley, Elvis Presley, against the lefty, be a hit. Otherwise, it's a fly ball left field. In the gap after it is Hatcher, and he catches up to it. And here is Jeff Blauser with a 42, and that's a ball 4. It's a walk, bringing up the pitcher with 2 on and 2 out. Tommy Glavine, 15. That's a strikeout to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. To the top of the third, no score. So guys have been getting on, but here's Barry Larkin, another hit for Barry Larkin. Rakes one up the middle. And I think that's a potential stolen base for Barry. Yes, it is. And there he goes, and he is safe. Let's see if there's an error on the catcher. It has to be a really low number of 4 on the catcher. Olson, showing a Witt. And that's 0. So no error, first and second. And it would be Eric Davis now. It's Eric Davis, 65, and that's a pitcher home run with an 18. That's a deep fly to center. Nobody will advance on this. Todd Benzinger, 63, and that'll be an out. A ground ball to first base. Moving to third will be Larkin. And here's Rolando Rooms with a 54. That's a wild check, like wild pitch, potential wild pitch. And 8, Glavine spikes one into the ground, and that will score a run. First run of the game scores on a wild pitch. Rooms again with a 51. That is a strikeout. 1 run on 1 hit. Comes in on the wild pitch. We move to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Reds. Here's the top of the order. McDowell with a 61. That's a strikeout. 1 away. Treadway, who grounded to short. Here he's going to line one to center. He's on with a single. Lonnie Smith is next, and Smith with a 14. That'll be a pop-up middle infield. Second base. Duncan makes the catch, 2 away, and Nick Saski with a 53 and an 11. That's a range check on the second baseman with a possible error on a throw. So let's see, there's a couple of different things happening here. Second baseman, we rolled an 11. Sabo is at second base. Hold on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sabo's at third base. Second baseman again is Duncan. And he is only a range of 5, so it does not have a great range. So it's going to be a single and a possible error. And a 14 will not be an error. So it's a single. Oh, wrong spot. It's a single, runner to second. First and second with 2 outs. And here comes Dale Murphy. Pitch from Mailer, 45, and that'll be an out. Fly ball to right. Coming over, settling under it is Rooms, and no runs. 2 hits, 2 left. And here we go to the top of the fourth. 33, and that is a base on balls. So that's a walk. It's a walk for the catcher, Oliver. On at first. Next is Duncan. Duncan with a 25 and a fly ball to left. Down the line into the corner, tiptoeing near the wall is Smith, and he makes the catch. Mailer will bunt, and that's going to be a good bunt to the first baseman. Second time he's bunted. 3-4. Runner on scoring position at second base. Let's see if we can bring him home. Sabo gets the chance. Sabo batted, what did he bat? Batted 270 with 25 home runs. Had good power. Oh, something got caught in there. Will he come home? 32, and that's an out. Fly ball center field. Catching up to it is McDowell. No runs, no hits, a walk, one left. We move to the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-0 Reds. Here comes Ernie Whitt. I remember him as a Toronto Blue Jay with a 64, and that's a line drive caught by the second baseman. L4. Jim Presley. And a 16. Struck him out with a curveball. And next is Jeff Blauser, who walked his last time at bat. He's going to walk again here on a 42 roll. Tom Glavine with a 13 strikes out to end the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, one left. Top of the fifth, here we come. Billy Hatcher. Who's coming up in the top of the fifth? It's Hatcher, Larkin, and Davis. Larkin's 2 for 2. And it's a 25, which will be a fly ball to left. Larkin now. No more hits for Larkin. Now it'll be a grounded to short. Easy play for Blauser. 2-away, and Eric Davis now. And a 56 will be a strikeout. No runs, no hits, 3 up, 3 down. And McDowell with a 56, he strikes out. Bottom of the fifth, 1-0 Reds. Treadway, who's 1 for 2, and he will fly out to right. Right there is Rooms. And Lonnie Smith with a 55. That's going to be a drive in the gap, splits the outfielders, and rolls to the wall for a double. Saski, 35, and that's going to be an out. It grounded is short to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. 5 complete. And it's 1-0 Reds. We got a close one here. It's going to be the top of the sixth, and it's Todd Benzinger. Pitch from Glavine. And a 14 will be a tapper right back to the mound, fielded by Glavine over to first in time, 1 away. Rooms, who's 0 for 2 on 2 strikeouts. This is going to be a range check on the shortstop. Shortstop is Blauser. And Blauser lets it get by him for a hit for Rooms. Next is Oliver. Oliver with a 23. Strike 3. Chases a high fastball for the second out. And Mariana Duncan, 31, bounced up the middle and through for a base hit. Let's see if Runner will go to third on this. No, he holds up. Not going to risk it. And now it's Rick Mailer. And a 23 will be a strikeout. That'll end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. Bottom of the sixth here at Atlanta Braves. Fulton County Stadium. Dale Murphy. Rick Mailer has pitched well so far, but he's gonna be over the center fielder's head, drive, and off the base of the wall, goes right back to the center fielder, Davis, and stopping at second, Dale Murphy. So he's on with a leadoff double. We're going to get Ernie Whitt to, no, he's going to swing away, and that's a 65, -6, and that ball is deep to left and gone. Ernie Whitt, 2-run shot, unexpected. Holy smokes, off the pitcher card. 1-17. Rick Mailer gave up a lot of home runs with a 1-17. It was a -6. Brought it back to 11, but I rolled a 10. All right, here's Jim Presley. Nobody out. There's them 1 out now. Curveball gets him. Blauser walked twice, and he walks for the third time. Another 41. Holy smokes, got 2 42s and 141. A bunt, and that is a good one to the pitcher. Runner in scoring position. And it's McDowell. Pitch from Mailer, 36, and that's an out. A fly ball to center to end the inning. 2 runs come in on a couple of hits. A home run by Ernie Witt. And go to the top of the 7th inning. 2-1. Braves. Sabo leading off. Both pitchers are in their range of exhaustion of endurance. Sabo with a 53 and a 10. That's going to be another range check. And on the right fielder, who's the right fielder? Dale Murphy should catch up to that, and he does. F9. Nice running catch by Murphy. Robs Sabo of a hit. Here's Hatcher with a 26 against a lefty. It's line, base hit. So the tying run is on at first with Barry Larkin is up. Here's a pitch. Larkin, 22, and that's a good one. Single. And the runner will hold unless he's an F. And he's an A, so he stops at second. 3rd hit of the day for Larkin. Been rolling nothing but doubles on Barry Larkin. Infield is regular depth for the double play. Eric Day. Oh, you know what? That's going to be it for Mailer. No, that's not going to be it. It's not Mailer. It's Glavine. He's still okay. And a 16 is a strikeout. So Eric Davis strikes out. 2 out. Here, Todd Benzinger, switch hitter, batting from the right side. 24, and a hit by pitch will be a hit by pitch. Loading the bases. Yikes. Bases loaded. 19, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. That's it. That's it for Glavine. All right, guy named Luckin comes in. He's a B. He's facing the rooms. Bases loaded, 2 out. Big opportunity. Here's a pitch, and that's a 61. Struck him out and retires the side. So the Reds lose a big opportunity there with the bases loaded. No runs, 2 hits, 3 left. And we move to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch. Jeff Treadway with a 12, and that's a fly ball to left. First out. Lonnie Smith with a 63, and that's another out. That's a grounded short. Easy pickup by the shortstop. Larkin on target to Benzinger, and with 2 outs, here's Asaski with a 63, and that'll be a grounded short as well. To end the inning, no runs, no hits, 3 up, 3 down. So easy inning from Mailer. Top of the 8th. So the Reds are down to the last 6 outs, excuse me. Joe Oliver leads off against Luckin. 21, struck him out. Fastball gets him. Next is Duncan. 55, and that's a base. Oh, that's a drive into the corner. That's going to roll away from the left fielder. And around second, digging for third, is Duncan. Here's the throw, the tag, and he is safe with a 1-out triple. Puts the tying run at third. We're going to bring a pinch hitter for the Reds. Who's it going to be? It's going to be, let's see who it's going to be. It's going to be O'Neill. Paul O'Neill comes in. He's going to pinch hit. And here goes. And a 13 is a grounded short with the infield in. And we're going to have to roll 1, 2, 3. He holds, and it's a 1, so he does hold on that. And we got Chris Sabo with 2 outs. Chris Sabo with 2 outs and the tying run at third base. What's going to happen here, folks? Tying run at third base, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, Sabo, and we get a 35 base hit. And the game is tied. Sabo comes up huge. And Luckin does not have the luck in here. And it's Billy Hatcher with a 55. And that's going to be, oh, is that a 2 or a 20? 20. That's going to be a single. And will runner go to third on this? No, he's going to hold up. So first and second. And here's Barry Larkin, who's 3 for 4 today, and he was 5 for 7 yesterday. And here's the pitch. Should be another hit, and it is. Base hit. And hopefully this scores another run. We're going to have a risk play, I think. We're going to have a risk play to the center fielder, McDowell. Oh, no, he's going to come around to score. Terrible arm out there. Comes around to score. The other runner advances as well. And the Reds have taken the lead on a Barry Larkin's 4th hit of the game. And here is Eric Davis. So that's 3 in a row. Here's a pitch. 65. And that ball is a deep drive. The center backing up to the wall is McDowell, and it's caught. So 2 runs come in on 4 hits. And all on to a 2-out rally, really. And the Reds have taken a 3-2 lead. Go to the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be a new pitcher for the Reds. These are when the big guns come out. You're going to have Dibble. That's one of the pitchers that I'm going to pitch. He's got a crazy strikeout card. Let's see what kind of stuff he's going to have in this game. Let's roll to see. He will have his A stuff. So Dibble will have his A stuff. And he replaces Mailer. I remember Mailer on the Braves, and now Mailer's on the Reds. Confusing. Here's the pitch to Murphy with a 14. Struck it. Oh, no. Rounded short. Played by Larkin. Went away. Witt with a 64. That's a strikeout. And here's Jim Presley with a 12, and that'll be a line out to left. And my dogs are calling me. They got to go out. Be right back. All righty. It's 3-2 Reds. Top of the 9th. Benzinger, Rooms, and Oliver coming up against, let's see, Lukin has gone 10. He gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to bring in a new pitcher for that team. And let's see who we're bringing in. All right, we're bringing in Baber, Joe Baber. See what kind of stuff he's going to have here. He will have his B stuff. And he'll face Todd Benzinger. Let's do it. Benzinger today's 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch. And it's a 34. That's a single up the middle. Benzinger's on at first. Next up is Rooms. He's going to swing away. 13. That's a strikeout. 1 out. Oliver next. He's 1 for 3 with a single. And that's going to be a potential double to right field. Right fielder Dale Murphy's arm is a 2, which means 1 to 2 he is out. Let's roll that D6, and he is safe with a double. So it's going to be second and third, a double. Second hit of the day for Joe Oliver. And it's going to be Duncan now, Mariano Duncan. Here's a pitch. 12, and that's a line out to left field. And let's see if that'll be a sac fly. No sac fly. Too shallow. Next up is the pitcher. And we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. It's going to be, who's it going to be? It's a righty, Baber is a righty. Hal Morris, the lefty. We should have Hal Morris available to us. Yes, he is. Here comes Hal Morris to bat. See if we can pick up an insurance run. Here's a pitch from Baber. Infield, the second and third. Infield is going to be in. Snake eyes, and that's a base hit for Morris. And it's going to be an assist from the right fielder. Again, a 1 or a 2. He's out at the plate, and he is out at the plate. So 9-2, 1-run scores. Going to second will be Morris, Hal Morris, and it picks up an RBI. So it's 4-2 now, Cincy. And next is the top of the order. It's going to be Chris Sabo. And that's a 23, which will be a ground ball to third base to end the inning. But 1 run comes in on 3 hits, 4-2 Reds. And we're going to the bullpen. It's going to be Norm Carlton. See what kind of stuff Carlton will have. He will have his A stuff. All right. So Carlton for the save. Carlton comes in for the save. And he will have his A stuff. Let's do it. Blauser is going to bat. Then we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. And a 52, that's a potential error, but there won't be an error on that. 19 is way too high. Right fielder is Rooms. And let's see what kind of 0 errors. So he makes a fine running catch. Now we're going to have a pinch hitter. See who that's going to be. It's a lefty, so we're going to bring in Gant, Ron Gant, as a pinch hitter. Okay, this is the Reds. I'm looking at the wrong set of cards. Here they are, Ron Gant. There he is. So Ron Gant comes in to pinch hit. In the bottom of the 9th inning with 1 out. The Braves trail by 2. And here's the pitch to Gant from Carlton. A 33. That is line to center, a rope to center. And he's going to play it safe. Not going to try to steal down by 2. But he is on at first. And here's McDowell. Pitch to McDowell, a 13. And that's going to be a fly ball left field. On the run is Hatcher. And he gets there for out number 2. So the Braves are down to their last out. It's the lefty Treadway, and we're going to bring in a pinch hitter because lefty on lefty, we want to avoid that. And we're going to go to Olson, Greg Olson. See if we can find him in our set. You get all the players with this company. Let's look for Olson now. There he is, Greg Olson. He's going to pinch hit. And here's the pitch from Carlton. And that is a 31. That's bounced up the middle, and that's through. Playing it safe and holding it second will be Gant. So now the tying runs are on base in a 4-2 game here in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. Norm Carlton, the left-hander. He's the closer. I don't know. Yeah, 18 games started, 58 games, 16 started. He only had 2 saves, so I'm wondering who was the closer for this team. The closer for the Reds was Randy Myers. Okay, let's go to Randy Myers. That's where I'm screwing up here. I don't know this team that well, so I'm learning. So we're going to go to Randy Myers. Gonna roll, see what kind of stuff he has, and he has a C stuff. So Myers comes in with his C stuff. He is the closer for the team. Now I know. I thought it was Carlton for some reason. All right, goes to show you. Almost lost this game because of that. All right, well, still we can still lose this game. Tying runs are on base, first and second, 2 outs. New pitcher is Randy Myers, the lefty, against Lonnie Smith, the righty. Here's a pitch, and that is a 43, which will be ball 4 to load the bases. Tying runs are in scoring position now. And here comes Nick Asaski. Asaski today is 1 for 4. He's singled in the third, lined out in the first, grounded out in the sixth, in the fifth, and the seventh. So bases loaded with Asaski. And here's the pitch from Randy Myers, and that is a 32, which is going to be a ground ball hit hard right at third base. He steps on the bag, and that, my friends, is the ball game. So the the Braves leave the bases loaded in the ninth. No runs on 2 hits. The final score is 4-2 Reds. The Reds had 3 hits there, 4 hits at 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hits. So they got a lot of hits. Did they commit any errors? No errors. Hits for the Braves, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did they commit any errors? So this was a fun game. I got to input the data now. It takes a little while. 1 error committed. The third baseman, Presley, made an error. So it's for the Reds, it's 4 runs, 14 hits, no errors. For the Braves, it's 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to join Universal Baseball Association Facebook group and its affiliated groups, and like and subscribe my channel. I will see you guys very soon. Watch for my Deep Drive Baseball World Series Game 4 coming up just in a little bit. Take care.